On the cornice of Keshav's house, a bird had laid some eggs, and Keshav and his sister Shyama watched the coming and going of the birds with great curiosity every day. Early in the morning, they would rub their eyes and rush to the cornice, observing the birds and wondering about many things. How big the eggs were, what color they might be, how the chicks would come out, how their wings would grow, and what the mother bird would feed them. Their mother was always busy with household work and their father with his studies. So the children tried to satisfy their curiosity by discussing among themselves. Shyama would ask when the babies would fly away, and Keshav, with a tone of wisdom, would reply that first they would grow wings, as they could not fly without them. Then Shyama would worry about what the poor bird would feed her babies, and Keshav had no answer to this difficult question. As days passed, their curiosity increased, and they began to think that the chicks must have hatched by now. Soon they became concerned that the mother bird might not be able to find enough food for all the babies, and that the poor chicks might die of hunger. Worried by this thought, they decided to help the bird by placing some grains on the cornice, so that she would not have to go far in search of food. Then another concern arose. How would the eggs and chicks bear the harsh sunlight? Keshav suggested making a shade over the nest, along with placing a small bowl of water and some rice. Both children eagerly got to work. Shyama secretly brought some rice from the pot, and Keshav emptied a stone bowl, cleaned it, and filled it with water. For the shade, Keshav cleverly used a broken basket, stuffed paper into its holes, and propped it up with a stick above the cornice to block the sunlight. Shyama admired her brother's cleverness. One hot afternoon, when their father had gone to the office and their mother had put them to sleep and fallen asleep herself, the children quietly got up and went outside. Keshav arranged a stool over a wooden platform to reach the cornice, while Shyama held it from below, though she kept getting distracted by looking up. When Keshav reached the cornice, the birds flew away. He saw 3 eggs lying on a few twigs. Shyama eagerly asked about them, and Keshav told her that the chicks had not yet come out. To make the eggs more comfortable, he asked Shyama to bring a piece of cloth, folded it into a cushion, and gently placed the eggs on it. Shyama wanted to see them too, but Keshav refused, fearing she might fall and get hurt. He then set up the basket for shade and placed the rice and water nearby. After coming down, he assured her that the eggs were now safe and that they would take care of the chicks when they hatched. However, the birds kept flying near the cornice, but did not sit there. Thinking they were afraid, Keshav removed the stool and platform. Shyama felt upset for not being allowed to see the eggs and threatened to complain to their mother. Just then, their mother woke up and scolded them for going out in the afternoon heat, but Shyama did not reveal that Keshav had opened the door. Later, when Shyama woke up again, she noticed that the basket was gone and, looking down, saw the eggs broken on the ground. She ran to Keshav, saying that the babies had flown away. When Shyama asked where the babies had gone, he sadly explained that the white substance inside the eggs would have turned into chicks in a few days. Their mother came and, seeing the broken eggs, angrily accused them of touching them. This time, Shyama blamed Keshav. Their mother explained that touching the eggs makes them impure and the bird abandons them. When Shyama asked if the bird had thrown the eggs down, their mother said yes and scolded Keshav, saying he had caused the death of 3 lives. Keshav, with a tearful face, said he had only tried to make the eggs comfortable. Though their mother smiled at his innocence, Keshav felt deep regret for many days and sometimes even cried, realizing that in trying to protect the eggs, he had destroyed them. After that, the birds never returned to the cornice.